walking, so. But yeah, I found myself a bench. There's actually one here, so that's good. Give me a chance to readjust these straps. And yeah, a lot of people using this walkway. It's very popular. Saw a few electric scooters and sedgeways and normal bikes, as well as plenty of pedestrians. Like I said, it gets plenty of use. It's good to see a facility like the Botanic Gardens being used so much. A lot of times you find these places are much quieter, especially on a weekday, but no, this is popular. I guess that's a tributary of the Brisbane River, I'm guessing. Or it might be just snaking around. It could be just here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, it's nice here, cool breeze. It is warmish. It's I think it's supposed to be about 27 today. It's not a particularly hot day, but that breeze is nice. That's taking a little bit of the edge off. But I wouldn't want to be walking too far today, so what I've got to go is go to Albert Street and then get to Adelaide Street where the 192 bus is, and get down to Aldi. Because I can't get my Aldi fixed in Cairns. We don't have one, and you basically have to go to a large centre like Brisbane to find them. I guess the distribution costs would be just too great for them. They'd have a place in Townsville, and they'd have maybe one or two in Cairns as well, and it may just not enough demand to send the trucks up there. And we do have a lot of trouble with rain blocking supplies and things in the FNQ, the far north Queensland area. So yeah, Brisbane's a bit more in the mainstream when it comes to sort of distribution and stuff. In a good position right next to the CBD, which actually stretches out a way because that's on the other bank over there, as well as the main one is down there. Look at this. Just found this off the main track. Although it's only short, I think it only crosses to the next track, so maybe it's not that long, but yeah, nice sort of rainforest type arrangement here. Very pleasant. Yeah, this is nice. Look at this. So you've got a bit of variety here. You can sort of do a rainforest type walk, or you can go along the actual river itself. Okay, what's up there, I wonder? Park users please take care when using stairs to converse, having to blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, just covering their asses technically with the lawyers, no doubt. All that fenced area there, they're growing their own plants up over there, and it looks like they're building a giant pavilion here, maybe like sort of the Maya Music Bowl type thing. I'm not sure, it's quite large, but I think there's a grassed area over there from what I can see. So it'd be for concerts and what have you, I assume. It looks like it's in the process of being built, and apparently there's a Goodwill bridge just up ahead. It was 200 metres back there, they said, so must be getting fairly close to it now. I can hear a lot more city sound up this end. But yeah, very impressive, that rainforest area. I like that. Very nice. They're very good. They're good gardens. And that might be the bridge there, I think. Yeah, must be the Goodwill Bridge. All right, that's probably enough. I think it's sort of. I think I've seen the best of it. As I say, I'm not sure. Is that a new building, or is it being renovated? It's sort of fenced off though. It looks like there's construction happening. me. It looks like some sort of an auction or something, but I've got no idea. Some sort of a ceremony. But totally guessing. I mean, I've got the fog of war feeling. I've got no idea what's going on. Anyway, very nice interlude. Always good to have a wander around a park, but I've got to say it's fairly impressive. I think it's quite a good asset that Brisbane's got here. If you're working in the city, it'd be great. You get out of the office and you could go down to the park. So very nice. I mean, I've got my beach, so I'm happy with that. But I don't think we've got anything quite that would match this in Cairns. It'd be asking a fair bit, I think. I mean, the Botanic Garden's okay in Cairns, but this is a totally different scale. Yeah, a lot of noise. God knows what it is. I think it's a demo again. Yeah, I'm going through the... they must be snaking around. They're following me. I'm getting stalked by protesters. Oh God. Unless it's a different march, who knows? Oh dear. I'm over here is trying to cross the road, you can't do it. Oh. I have to wait till they pass. Ridiculous. I don't know if the same demo. No idea. Oh my God. I wish there's some signage. You wouldn't know where Albert Street is. That's where I've got to go. Oh, eventually I'll get to Aldi. Oh. Jesus, I'm stiff bloody hitting it twice though. Got all these cliches. Demonstration cliche city. Got my Aldi fix after about 5 years, and very good. I've got to say, I'm very impressed. The store seemed a lot bigger than I remember, but the produce, the quality of the produce looked great. I was really impressed, and I got my old favourite cake dessert, which is like chocolate. It's called chocolate vanilla something or other. It's like chocolate over shortbread. Very, very tasty. So that's still on the agenda, which is great. I'm going to try walking back. It's a fair walk, but I don't mind. I haven't been this way before. So, but the other thing that impressed me was the greens. They looked about as good as you're going to get. Certainly much better than the crap you'll get in Smithfield from Woolworths. That's abysmal. I shouldn't be even selling it. The quality is so poor for things like the baby spinach. So that looked fine, and the tomatoes look really good, better than you'll get at Coles. So it's not bad if you have to cut quality. You get lower prices and you get the quality too. I'm sure there's certain items that I wouldn't like. I did take a chance getting some Dorito type chips, some cheese flavoured corn chips. We'll see what they're like. They may not be that great. You know, I was very selective when I bought it at Aldi, but there's nothing wrong with having competition, and unfortunately, because Cairns is so far away from everything, we just don't get that option at this stage. But it could change. It would be good for the city if we had that option. It'd certainly shake up Coles and Woolworths. At least Coles provide a very good delivery service. Like I say, I'm fairly disappointed with Woolworths these days. I think they're letting the ball slip. And the other thing about Aldi they're not afraid to advertise who they are, as opposed to the other supermarkets. They seem to want to keep it as a clandestine piece of information about who they are. At least in West End they do. Anyway, get which we're heading towards. Very strange, maybe just like so it's a symptom of being in a trendy area. They're too cool to actually advertise saying, but anyway, I didn't have to wait how long at the checkout. You don't have to do your own checkouts, they'll do it for you. I think it's got a lot going for it, Aldi, so I do miss it now, unfortunately. Probably would have been better if I hadn't gone, because now I'm going to be sort of pining for it when I get back to Cairns. Oh well. Every time I come down here, I'll be shopping at Aldi from now on, no doubt about it. Along here's appreciated. Making my way back home. It's going to take a while. Could be a half-hour walk. Do what Steve does. He said he takes 3/4 of an hour to get to his Aldi. So he's got a PO box out that way as well. So, but it's not a bad part of the world here. So it's not a bad place to have a walk. I wouldn't necessarily do it all every time. I'd probably take the bus in future. Once you do 2 bus trips, the rest of them are gratis anyway, so something to remember. Oh, that's Leagues Club. There you go, South Leagues Club. Looks like they're the Magpies. So, yeah, not sure what I'll probably, come back down here and probably use the bus next time and go to other places as well. But I've had my exercise for the day, that's for sure. So the only other trip I want to do is actually walk into the pub, but I might check out the down via the river, just down my way, because there is a ferry down there, so I wanted to see where that is. Interested to see if I hear from Sid today too. I haven't heard from since I sent a message, but I'll be on the road since. We'll see how it goes. Walk. I feel like I've been going for hours, but probably about 10 minutes. But it's good when the shade's there, but it's not so good when the in the sun. I think I'm making progress. I know I'm going the right direction because I know which way I was orientated because I looked at the Street View map. But we're still not really close to where Coles is, by the looks of things, Coles and Woolies, so they shouldn't be too far off. Once I get there, then I'll know. Well, I'm going to go up the hill, unfortunately, so I'll be pretty spent by the time I get home. Definitely have a lie down. I think I deserve it. Cold drinks and a lie down. Yeah, you can see all the tall buildings in the future in the head there, so a lot of heavy traffic too. Yeah, case in point. It's a bit of a dud, this walk to the pub. I haven't seen one demonstration so far, just a couple of school kids wearing boater type hats. I don't know which school they go to. It looks very Oxbridge-ish. Anyway, I haven't heard from Sid, so I hope he's okay. I'm a bit concerned. But I've been feeling a bit convalescing a little bit this harbour after my long walk, so I have to muster up the energy to get to the pub, and I'll try to take it slowly today. Famous last words. It's a bit of modern art for you. I was planning on going to to the along the river there to see where the river taxi takes off, but just wanted to lie down a bit longer. So just take it slowly. If I don't see Sid, he'll give me more time to explore around here anyway, because I really don't know the place that well, so that's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm sure there's lots to see. So yeah, just get on those buses, and the bus drivers seem to be pretty good at telling me where I need to go. They think they'll announce the stop, which is nice of them. So it takes a bit of the stress out. It's a bit more difficult when you're in a place like Vietnam where they don't speak the language. That makes it a bit hard, but over here it's a bit of a doddle. Although he didn't understand Aldi. When I passed the bus driver, I said I wanted to, I wanted to stop at Aldi in Montague Street. He understood Montague Street, but then I said Aldi the supermarket. He said, oh, I didn't realise you were saying Aldi. I thought I'm fairly clearly spoken, but anyway. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.